For more than 20 years now, Moira McLean has been a household name on Australian television. From presenting cartoons and comedy on The Harry and Ralph Show to hosting advertorials on GMA and TVSN, Moira's television career has had a dynamic impact on the communications industry.
For me, it wasn't television presenting that I really wanted to do straight off the bat. I love words and I love writing, and I was interested in radio writing, so I got a job as a copywriter there. Then 3 years on, I progressed onto TV doing the same thing, learnt about production, and that started the on-camera side of my career, which led to a couple of other children's programs, and then eventually, many years later, to being the advertorial host of the Good Morning Australia, doing the home shopping side of things.
Home shopping is carried out from one's home by ordering goods advertised in a catalogue or a TV channel. Moira's work on TVSM focuses on the aspect of home shopping through the medium of live television.
It's really interesting genre because you know it's working instantly by your sales because it's direct response. So it's always phone this number, go directly to the website, and you've always got / so they can gauge how many sales or how many responses they're getting. That's sort of on the advertorial side of things. On the home shopping channel at TVSN, it's even more immediate because we are selling direct to our customers. I think presenting has always got to be about you and who you are. You don't become untrue to yourself. So if you've got a bit of a wicked sense of humour, you keep that. On TVSN at the moment, we do live shows 1 hour at a time. We are not scripted, so we just have to play. And if something goes wrong, we laugh with it, we go with it. So it's very much in that area where if you're not yourself, you're sunk, because you can't fake it for an hour. On the first kids show, the Harry and Ralph Show, was probably one of the worst moments where we were live to air when someone dropped the C word, and I had to keep going and cover up because we didn't have a 3-second delay or anything like that, so it was just like how to hide that. So live television is fabulous, but also the disasters can happen. Bert is sensational. He can be the clown, he can be very soft and gentle and always, playing around, mucking around. He's very much the brains behind the operation. I've had a sensational run, I've got to admit, because I started actually on camera when I was 22. It's now 30 years later. I'm still very active on air. I probably do 40 live hours a month on the home shopping channel, which with all the preparation probably equates to about 120 hours, probably a little bit more. I run a business, a production business.
Moira's current focus is her production business, Ideas That Work, in which she creates TV programs and infomercials.
My production business is called Ideas That Work because I'm passionate about not wasting people's money. I kind of know what works on air, and a lot of my clients are, smaller customers, so I know that their advertising money is quite restricted, so I like to make it work really hard for them. These days we do a lot of web clips, I do a lot of training DVDs for people, I do some TV campaigns. Being a writer, I'll write, I'll plan the production, and if they can't afford a presenter, I'll do it for them and voice it for them. It's very small, but it's nice that when a company lasts longer than 5 years, I think you can call yourself a bit of a success. I guess with the development of the technology, things have got to change, and they absolutely will change. Something I've noticed with my production business is obviously a lot more web clips. Most websites now, to get a good sort of Google rating or search rating, a web clip really makes a massive difference. They can do a phenomenal amount of work with really showing people your product, really explaining it to them. You don't really need instruction manuals anymore because all the information is there.
The longevity of Moira's career is the product of her contagious energy and lively TV personality.
I'm often asked for a bit of advice. I guess that happens when you've been in business for 3 decades by people who are just starting out or who want to be presenters or want to get into production. I guess if you keep your eyes open for opportunities that come up, that's really important because someone will just stop and be having a chat with you. And if you give them the time of day, if you find out who they are, where they're from, what they've done, what advice they can give you, what contacts they might be able to give you, you'd be surprised at what people are really willing to do. If you jump in there and show willing, it just creates such a good impression, and people remember that. That's how I got, my job on Good Morning Australia. I was doing something else on the show. Bert saw me, trusted me. He said, call that girl. So really just do as much as you possibly can, even if it's not particularly your area. Just do it, do more, give more, and you'll get it back.